The comparative method. The standard way of demonstrating the genetic relatedness of languages is by means of comparative method. So it is one of the method in which similar words found in different languages are discussed. So this method is known as comparative method. It was developed earlier in the period of 1820 to 1870. And this period is known as the classical period of linguistics. It was claimed that many of the related words across languages can be put into systematic correspondence in terms of their phonological and morphological structures. So, they found that words in different languages have similar morphological or phonological structures. So this theory, the comparative method, based on this claim. So the comparative method, for example, we have a list of words in English, for example, thing, head, horse, sing, dog, goal. And then we have words in Latin, and then we have words in French, and then we have words in Italian and Spanish. So if we look at the sounds of the words, we find that, for example, the Latin word starts with the same curse sound as the French word and Italian word and Spanish word. So these words are similar in sounds from one language to another language, and their similarity basically prompted the researcher and the linguist to look at the similarities and compare different languages and try to find the words which have same sound. So the words in table related not only in forms but also in meanings. However, we can find that word can change their meaning in the course of time. We have a lot of instances that in which we find that word changes their meaning. For example, if we take the word horse, which was actually not caballus, as we have just seen that horse was translated in Latin as caballus, but in Latin, Old Latin, the word for the horse was EQWS, equus, like something like this, and the word caballus was used for a nag, a pony, an animal of burden. But with the passage of time, this word caballus started to be used as a neutral word for horse. It became a journal and neutral word in place of equus, right? So with the passage of time, a word changes its meaning as well. The words do not cause problem semantically. Generally, when we look at the word, the way it is used, we find that how it is used. So they are easy to be understood. The words may not change meaning but fall into disuse and be replaced. However, sometimes the word do not change their meaning, but with the passage of time, they cease to be used and they come into they become extinct word. They are or obsolete word. They are no more used. So we see that in comparative method, we find that different words from the different languages are brought together to find that how much they are similar to each other in terms of science, as we in terms of sound, as we just saw that certain words in Latin, French, Italian and Spanish have similar sounds, right? And then we also find that some of them have changed their meaning in the course of time. Some at one time they were specific, at another time they were used in general.